good. Hannah, it's so great to have the opportunity to talk to you. How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm good. It's great to talk to you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Okay, I just have to tell you that I will never look at eggs the same way again. Did you feel the same way?
Well, yeah, maybe because I developed the film so long time, and I kind of knew then what is inside the egg of our film. So I'm okay with the eggs still.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Glad you got past that.
Yes.
What a frightening film. And I got to ask you, where did the whole story come from? How did this all come together?
Yeah, it really started from one sentence of our screenwriter, because Ilya Rautsi, so he approached me and told that he has this one sentence idea that a boy hatches a doppelganger out of an egg, and that is all he knows. So, and then I just said that, wow, what a cool idea, but let's change the lead character into a girl, because I really want to tell stories about women and girls, because that is something I miss in our whole film history. So then we started to develop the story together, and I started to think about this hatching theme, and then I started to think about that for me, it tells something about someone trying to hide some of her emotions, some sides of her character, and there is a theme of motherhood in hatching. So this story of mother and daughter relationship came in, and there is theme of growing up. So all those themes of our film really came from this one sentence, and then we started to develop the story together.
Yeah, and I understand that you looked at, I don't know, what, 1,200 young girls, young actresses for the school. How do you zero in on Siri? She was so good, but out of seeing so many young ladies, what was it about her?
Yeah, about her, it was, and also she had never acted anywhere before. She didn't have any experience, but about her, it was how kind of, first of all, natural she was in front of the camera, and how she could really play, for example, rage, and she could really focus and concentrate, and kind of throw herself into any emotion, and also there's something very, I would say, honest about her, and it seems like she doesn't try to please. For example, me as a director, she just is there kind of in very natural way, and that was very appealing to me.
Yeah, I wanted to know for myself, are you a fan of this genre? Like, do you like scary films, or was this something that you jumped into and you went, wow, what a great challenge?
Well, that is something I have always had very interesting relationship with horror, because I have always been afraid of horror films, because I'm kind of person that when I watch a horror film, especially as a child, I started to imagine all kind of imaginary monsters living in my wardrobe, and that is something, a memory of my childhood, that I put into this film, this relationship with the girl and this monster in the wardrobe. But because I've always been afraid of horror films, I've always been fascinated about telling stories of fear. And now, as a grown-up filmmaker, I find horror genre very intriguing for a filmmaker, because, for example, something that is inside the character, some feelings, can get a physical form, and so the storytelling ways are very intriguing. So I've grown to like horror films.
Oh, no, it's great. I've always liked, always like this, but I love watching it.
Yeah.
Lastly, I got to ask you about that creature and bringing it to life. I mean, wow, what kind of a challenge was that for you? You apparently Googled to find somebody to do this.
Yes. Yes, yeah, that was a lot of fun and a long process, and we had designed the concept art of the creature with two Finnish concept artists, Petteri Mäkinen and Emilia Lindholm, and so I really wanted it to be, this creature to be a physical character and not digital, and I wanted it to be an animatronic puppet when it first hatches. Then yes, I googled who is the best animatronic designer in the world, and I found Gustav Högen, who has done the creatures for the latest Star Wars films and Jurassic World and Prometheus, and so I basically emailed him about this film, and he got excited and wanted to come on board, and he collected a wonderful team to make this puppet. And and in the shootings, we then had 5 puppeteers around the puppet, moving the puppet with rods. And Gustav was there moving all the facial expressions and fingers with remote controls. And then in the post, we just erased the puppeteers from the shot. And so it was a long process, and there was a lot going on. And also later on, it's an actor with special effect makeup. And then I contacted Conor O'Sullivan, who has 2 Oscar nominations, and he has done Game of Thrones and The Dark Knight and Saving Private Ryan, and his team made these special effect makeups for us. And so it was really a teamwork of many people. And then we also had some VFX from U Media from Belgium. And so it was a big work, but
good for you. Good for you. Dreams do come true. You Google, you never know what you're going to get, right?
Exactly. Yes.
Congratulations to you. My goodness, what a great film. Boy, like I said, I'm going to lay off eggs for a little while, but thank you so much. And thank you so much for your time today. I really appreciate it. Have a great day.
Yeah, thank you very much. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.